Hello my dear children of ninth standard. Today in this video we are going to study a chapter from your Beehive textbook. The name of the chapter is chapter number 4, A Truly Beautiful Mind. In this chapter we will study the story of Albert Einstein. A Truly Beautiful Mind talks about Einstein, his life and his achievements. It shows him to be a human being, a fairly ordinary person with his own likes and dislikes, his tricks of rebellion and his problems. So, let us begin the story. Albert Einstein was born on 14th March 1879 in the German city of Ulm. For about 2.5 years, he could not speak, and when he did learn to speak, he uttered every word twice. His playmates called him Brother Boring, and his mother regarded him a freak. Freak means a person who is unusual and does not behave, look, or think like others. So, why his mother regarded him as a freak? Because of the abnormally large size of his head. Since he was not very obedient student, a headmaster once told his father that it would not matter what he chose as a profession. Never make a success at anything. He learned to play violin and was a skilled amateur violinist throughout his life. Einstein was a good pupil but was so stifled by the regimentation in school that he left it for a good. At the age of 15, Einstein got his wish to study in Switzerland and later at the university in Zurich. He was highly gifted in mathematics and physics. He had a special interest in a fellow student. Her name was Mileva Maric. She was a clever creature. She was from Serbia. So, we can say that he met his first love, Mileva Maric, in Switzerland. The university in Zurich was one of the few universities in Europe where women could get degrees. Therefore, she had come to Switzerland. The couple fell in love, however, their love was expressed in science. At the age of 21, Albert Einstein got his university degree. He also got a job. He became a technical expert in the patent office in Bern in 1902. Here, he was supposed to be assessing other people's inventions. One of the special famous theory of 1905 was Einstein's special theory of relativity. According to it, time and distance are not absolute. For example, two perfectly accurate clocks will not show the same time if they come together after a journey. From this followed the world's most famous formula. It describes the relationship between mass and energy. That is, E is equal to mc square, where E stands for energy, m for mass and c for the speed of light in a vacuum, which is about 3 lakh km per second. He had to put off his marriage to her because his mother disapproved. However, he did marry her in January 1903 and the couple had 2 sons. Unfortunately, the marriage faltered and the two divorced in 1919. Einstein then married his cousin Elsa the same year. Einstein's new chapter brought him world fame. In 1915, he had published his general theory of relativity. An eclipse of the sun in 1919 proved its accuracy. The newspapers called his work as a scientific revolution. He received the Nobel Prize for Physics in 1921. He received honors and invitations from all over the world after that. The Nazis came to power in Germany in 1933. Einstein emigrated to the United States. 5 years later, nuclear fission was discovered by the Nazis in Berlin. It upset the American physicists. They were afraid that the Nazis would build and use an atomic bomb. He wrote a letter to President Roosevelt in which he warned against the use of the atomic bomb. The Americans developed such a bomb and dropped it on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Deeply moved by the destruction caused, he wrote to the United Nations. However, his letter had no effect. Over the next decade, he agitated for an end to the arms buildup and used his popularity to campaign for peace and democracy. When Einstein passed away, aged 76, he was celebrated not just as a visionary and a world citizen but also as a great scientific genius. So, this was the summary of the chapter A Truly Beautiful Mind. Thank you.